Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. Have you ever wondered that what would happen if the world's population kept growing without enough food to sustain it? Would we run out of resources or would chaos break out? My name is Muhammad Zinwazin Haziq bin Muhammad Nazri. My matriculation number is BP24110043 and I will be explaining about the Malthusian theory. To start things off, the Malthusian theory was introduced by an 18th century economist known as Thomas Malthus. He came up with this theory which argues that while the population grows rapidly, the food production cannot keep up, which leads to disasters like famine, war, and suffering. Scary, isn't it? But how much true is this theory? Let's break it out. One of the key concepts that the Malthusian theory is that Malthus believed that the population grows exponentially, which means that it grows double every generation, like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and so on. But for the food production, it grows arithmetically, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that the population grows faster compared to the food production. So, to simplify this, if people keep having more and more children, at some point, there won't be enough food to go around. And when that happens, what takes control? Based on the Malthusian theory, Malthus believed that there are two ways to prevent or to control population growth. The first one being preventive checks and the second one being positive checks. For preventive checks, these are things we can do to slow down population growth, like having fewer children, fewer kids, or even delaying marriage. For positive checks, these are more extreme. Natural consequences like famine, disease, and war, which reduces the population when the resources are scarce. According to Thomas Malthus, societies that don't control their population will collapse under these very factors. And here's where things get controversial. One of the known controversies of the Malthusian theory is that Thomas Malthus suggested that helping the poor too much will make things worse. This is because that if the poor survive, they will have more children, which increases the population strain furthermore. This idea was to justify ignoring the poor or letting nature do its course. But was he right? Not entirely, because he forgot about one factor. He did not predict about technology advancement in the future. The Green Revolution in the 20th century introduced advanced farming techniques, better irrigation, and genetically modified crops, allowing food production to keep up with population growth. So even though we have more people than ever before, we also produce more food than Malthus ever imagined. But that doesn't mean that he was completely wrong. Today we face overpopulation, climate change, and resource depletion. Some experts warn that if we don't manage resources wisely, we could see a crisis similar to what Malthus predicted, just in a different form. So to conclude things, was Malthus right? Well, partially. He was correct in saying that population grows rapidly, but he underestimated human innovation. So, this is the end of the video. I will end this with a big question, which is, will technology continue to grow and save us? Or could we still face a Malthusian crisis in the future? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'll end this with wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and bye-bye.